Yo. There we go. What up, what up, what up? What up, Mal? What up, Leviathan? How are you guys doing? Man, it's been a minute. Happy hump day to everybody. Hope you guys have been having a good week so far. Can you guys hear me? Am I talking to myself? Oh, let me fix this mic real quick. No. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so this is the CW88. I picked this up last week. Let me show this guy off. I'm actually enjoying this quite a bit. I built this with Nixies on a half PC plate. And this is the GMK Beloved on here. Really nice board, solid, especially for the price I paid. I cannot hate it all. Simple, but to the point. I think it sounds really good. It did initially. It comes with like 3 sets of gasket socks. And the ones I had on initially were like super quiet. Also, it's ridiculously heavy with this backplate. So it kind of sinks into the desk mat and it picks up a ton of noise. It actually sounds better without a desk mat, but we'll do a quick sound test like we usually do. So you guys can hear how it sounds. So I can warm up my wrists. My second camera is still broken. I'm still waiting for them to replace it. So unfortunately, we only got one view, which is this one. I think it's got a sharp tone to it, especially plateless. The spacebar is freaking nuts on this thing. That's just a Nixie spacebar. It's probably like the best sounding Nixie spacebar I have. Most of the complaints about this board that I've heard are it's like a 5-degree typing angle. It is a very shallow typing angle, and it's got a front height that's like 22 millimeters. So for some people that's pretty uncomfortable, but I actually like it. I don't know if it's because I have longer hands, but they sit kind of comfortable on here. Yeah, it doesn't bug me at all, but I could see how it would. What up, Matt? Yeah, it sounds nuts. Did you miss that sound test, Matt? Here, let me do it again, real quick. Yo, Pax. Hey, my bad, bro. I forgot to tell you that they got here. They're somewhere over here. The artisans showed up, bro. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, they did. They made it safely. Thank you again for those. They're sitting in the goth artisan tray behind me. I totally forgot to confirm, my bad. Main, yeah, so the spacebar on the CW88 is crazy. If anything, I think it does need like an aluminum plate, just because it's quiet as is. This is a PC plate. It doesn't sound bad, but it is a little quieter than maybe it would be on an aluminum plate. But the plateless portion, I think, sounds really nice. And yeah, again, I mean, that's crazy. No complaints on the spacebar. Super, super loud. And these are just MX2A Nixies. Yeah, solid. I mean, if you can get it for a decent price, I would recommend it. It's not. I know a lot of people say it's like a Jane clone. I don't really think it sounds anything like a Jane. It's definitely its own thing, and definitely from the typing angle and feel, it's its own thing. Then again, I haven't tried aluminum or carbon fiber plate, so I can't tell you based on that. I haven't heard any plateless Jane builds or even half plate builds. So maybe it's very similar in sound signature to those, but. Yeah, I also have to try it with the regular aluminum backplate that it comes with. See how much that affects sound. Because right now it's crazy heavy. Here, actually, let me do this, so you guys can really quickly hear this without the desk mat. Neither do I, bro. Neither do I. Yeah, I think it sounds a lot better just on the desk. But again, I think it's just because it's so heavy. It's just sinking into the desk mat. You don't have a Jane. Are you gonna pick up one of those Dodgies though? You gonna be Dodgy rich on the clam market? Rip Dodgy. I guess that's an honor, right? If Clam's cloning your boards, you're doing something right, at the very least. Maine. We're gonna have a fun build today. I think we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do something different. Let me pull out the board. I've been excited to get this board ever since Chris, aka Keeb Cultured, put me on about it. I've been trying to find one, but they were all like $600 plus. Fortunately, it is a buyer's market right now, so I was able to cop this for a reasonable price. But I've heard really good things about this. We got our auth card. I didn't know Bull did auth cards. Did he stop doing these? I didn't get one for Pangea. It's nice. It's got some weight to it. Oh, God. My bad. Sorry. Yo, Mal. 2 months. I appreciate that. I truly, truly appreciate that. Thank you for sticking around through all my bullshit. Man, this thing looks sick. Look at this beauty. Our 1.1. How many releases were there? I like that it's number 2. We got a serial number in there. Mine's 67. That side profile is freaking legendary, dude. This is my favorite thing about this board, is the weight design. So clean. Very nice. I have a blueberry. Oh, they have a blueberry? I didn't even realize that. What release was that? You got to share some screenshots. How do you like it? Blackberry. Is that just I'm gonna look it up now. Yours is round 6, number 6, round 1. Dang, that's the limestone one. I really like that one too. Oh, so Blackberry's like a purple. This is nice. It's a really deep purple too. I love that. I freaking love that, especially with the copper. That looks super clean. Bull's color choices are always like fire, dude. Yeah, limestone. Yeah, dude. That was the other one I was looking at. I think I told you. I was definitely considering buying it. I completely forgot to get back to the seller. So, my bad, dude. But at least he went to a good home. You know what I mean? Yeah, that limestone color is really, really freaking nice too. Yo, Gork is villain. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Welcome to the squad, yo. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Great week so far. Alex, what up, fam? Welcome in, dude. Snag that shit, yo. It's a buyer's market, man. I feel like all these boards that were like $200 to $300 more expensive like 3 months ago, they've drastically fallen. Okay, so I know this is the precursor, or not precursor, whatever you call it. Oh, I guess it is a precursor. Precursor to, this is a bowl board to the oblique. The oblique is basically this refined, right, with a different design. How are we building today? We're building today. Well, I'm gonna leave the switches up to you guys. I have an idea of what I'm gonna use. It's a hot swap PCB, thankfully, so we can experiment a little bit. But we're gonna use KKB today. I've been waiting to use this damn set forever since I got it. But we got a Khonshu. So I think I want to run that on here. I think it'll look sick on the silver. And then for switches, dude, I was just thinking about running Khonshu on Khonshu. I've heard that these are actually decent stock, so I might try these stock. And if I like the way they sound, then I'll probably spring swap them and all that shit. I know, stock. But I've heard they're decent. They're not bad. I'm sure the lube's gonna suck, but it is already. These are stock lubed, yeah. I don't think that they don't offer an unlubed variant of this, but we also have options. I mean, we always got our Nixies on deck. I got some Browns. I've been wanting to do a Browns build for a minute, so I feel like maybe Browns will sound kind of clean in here. And then I've been wanting to reuse these dudes since I built them. These are my Cherry Telios Franken switches. I actually really like these switches. I had these in the Heartbreak, but I pulled them out. I've got some other stuff we can mess with too. I do have SP Meteor Whites as well, which I know are good to run stock. Like these I know are GTG bone stock. You know, it's a hot swap. Like, I'll try them out. If they suck, I'll mod them. I didn't have time to mod anything this week, so it is what it is. And then we got all of the different weights for these, the gaskets. 90A, 70. There's two different 90s. 90A, 90G. What the? Why are there so many? 50A. No, I don't know what these are. These just. Oh, this is the extra daughter board cable, so that's nothing. SP Star Loki has terrible stock lube? Really? Damn, that's a first. Everyone I've heard says, like, their shit's fire stock. Well, we'll figure it out. Pink is for carbon fiber or plastic. Okay. So blue, where the hell is blue? Okay, blue is this one. And this one. Okay, so these are for our alu plate. And I guess these pinks are for... These are also blue. Okay, so I got 3 blues and 1 pink. So I got 70. Which ones are you running in yours, Matt? When I got Meteor Whites, they didn't come with lube? Oh, shit. If your gaskets are anything like mine, we have different series. Oh. Yours only came with 90A? I guess we can try some of the softer ones today and see how that goes. This was like 3 years ago? Oh, yeah. I got these from Paramount. Paramount, when they did the 50% off thing. Was it Paramount? I think it was Paramount. It's been a minute. I should probably test this first, just to make sure it works. Bro, where's the freaking JSC connection on this thing? Am I blind? Oh, dude, it's not on here. What the fuck? Wait, what? Rip? Are you serious right now? Is it like a slide in or something? The top of the thing is missing. Is that just how it is? Oh, it's Molex. Oh shit, it's Molex. It would help if I looked at it. GG's. Okay. What are your guys' thoughts on Molex versus JST? Some people complain about these a lot. And it's gorgeous when you die. It's rated for 10 disconnects. So do I fucking risk this? What? And then it breaks? Bro, what? You switched yours for a PCB with JST? What PCB did you get? Or did you use? Will this work with just a standard... Should I try this with like a low pro Z60? Oh, okay. Do I have... I think I might have a hot swap Z60. Yeah, fuck it. Let's try it. This is my first time actually installing Molex. So hopefully I don't break it on the first go. Do I have to like depress the side of it or anything? A Cappy 60? Yeah, that's a killer price. Bro, wait, let's mess with this before I do stuff. Press it until it's flush with the base. Okay. Bro, if I can even get it straight. All right. Get in there. How do you remove it? Almost, maybe? Nope. Okay, come on. All right. I don't have enough room. Just jank it for real, dude. Okay. Bro, I feel like I'm gonna break this shit already. This thing does not want to go in, bro. All right, come on. It's like lined up perfectly. Why the fuck isn't it going in? Get in there. There it goes. Nope, fuck me. starting to understand why people fucking hate Molex. It's the bane of my existence in the petrichor. I was like, Jesus Christ. So this is probably going to go poorly the first time. Dude, I chose this because I wanted to be lazy. Now I got to take it apart. All right. We're just going to get the fucking Z60. I'll be right back. I don't want to deal with this shit. BRB. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Especially if it's only 10 uses. Like, what? Why? I don't know how many uses this is on. What if it breaks right when I'm testing it? We go through all that struggle. Since it's H60 compatible, I'm going to try the inks build I had for my old corn. Alex's corn. Let me just test this real quick. Shout out to Flying, the freaking goat, for plugging me with these. Oh, there's two of them in here. I was so confused. Much nicer with the low pro. How's the HK treating you, Alex? Still in love? Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, brother. Okay. You got Shuck on it too? Nice. Yeah, that's perfect for it, I think. Uh-oh. Is it not compatible with this? Oh, it's not in there. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hang on. I think my USB cable's fucked. There it is. Oh yeah, we got lights. Sorry for blinding y'all. We're Gucci. We are Gucci. I might have to flash it. We'll get to that step when we get to that step though. My kids destroyed this cable. I'm so sad. I have to grab another one out in a sec. Get in there. Okay. Shoko's such a freaking goated set. We need an R2. When was Shoko even run? Was that like semi-recent? All right. So do I have to take, I'm guessing I gotta take everything apart. Or do I just have to take off the weight? Just the weight, huh? Looks like. I'm trying to avoid a scuffed build at all costs. We had like freaking 3 or 4 in a row. 2020? Oh damn. Okay. I'm actually surprised it doesn't cost more. Or maybe it does now, who fucking knows. Is anybody joining the, what is it called, the Synovia? I'll admit I didn't care for it at first, but it's slowly grown on me. I think it sounds pretty good. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of the Bion design language, but it's a pretty unique looking board, if nothing else. Oh shit, I need this fucking connector? Okay, hang on. I got one of these somewhere. BRB. God damn it. Jamin, what up? BRB, sorry. One more time. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. I could not find the one. I don't know if this one's going to work. We'll see. Yo, what up, Kev? It's been a minute, bro. Hope you're doing okay. Do we just... Fuck it, we're going to YOLO it. I don't think this is going to work. I'm doing okay, fam. Hope you've been well. I know it's been a sec. We are mid trying to see if I can get something else to work in here. Low-key, this might work. It's upside down. It's just gonna move. Oh no, it's not gonna work. Damn. Rip. Molex it is, bro. Molex it is. We just chilling about to finish up schoolwork and lock in. Nice, dude. I don't have an extra DB. Does your DB has a JSC connection? Or did you have to get one through the Cappy for that? I don't see anything else in here. I'll double check. Nope. We're stuck with the Molex. Fuck. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Rip. Damn, so I gotta get like an extra for that. All right. Back to plan fucking A. God damn it. So 2 S3 UVs. Oh shit, okay. What's interesting is this just fucking slots in. There's like nothing holding it in place. It's an interesting design choice. Well, for testing, let's just do this. Oh, I gotta disconnect it anyway, right? Kev, this is making me fear the Molex connection in the 9-less. Okay, that went in pretty easy. I don't know what the fuck I was doing last time. Did I have it in upside down, maybe? Oh yeah, this shit's fucked. Molex to JC, yeah. That should work. Do you run Corsa R3? Nah, you gotta run F&F Black first, dude. That's what we need. Matt, nope. I'm just kidding. Yeah, run it, dude. Fucking people want it. Why not? There we go. All right, good. We're gonna do one test. Sorry, I forgot to turn off the sound too. All right. We made it work. I gotta keep my resale values safe? Stupid. Oh god, this is scary. Okay, that popped out. We're okay. I bet. Oh, what the fuck? Get in there. God damn it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Eminem, dude. Jesus. I'm going in. No, it doesn't. It just slots in. It's very interesting. Uh-oh. Okay. What's running next, Kev? What do we got? What else you taking my money with, bro? Okay. Let's keep this in case I break that cable. And we will get to our stabs. Let me turn this music down a little bit too. Shit's loud. Bet. All right. We're gonna be lazy as hell. We're gonna go with our Knight V3s today. Oh, I missed that. He said BRB. My bad. Okay. So, are we running split backspace? Oops. We got to run split backspace and split shift. So how many do we need? Just two? 1, 2, 3? 3 stabs? Always split backspace. Bet. I usually don't, but I'm going to do it. Why not? Why not? Then again, I don't really use 60s that often, so pardon my ignorance. You're going full? Psychopath. Just kidding. As I have a full backspace on my unicorn. PCB right there. I used to split backspace, but it was hard switching between layouts. Yeah. We'll do one today for the clout. For the clout, and also because I'm being lazy as hell. Yo, what up, Jedi? Happy hump day. How you doing? Hope you are having a blessed week so far. Wait, did anybody hear me earlier? Is anybody joining Synovia? Is that what it's called? Am I saying it right? You on a fence? When is the group buy over? It's kind of soon, right? What am I doing? I don't need 2 sets of these. It sounded good, but STR. So, hey, dude, the Pangea was STR, and it was fire. I was tempted on the smoke. Oh, the smoke ceasefire looks really sick too. And it's, okay, November 30th, a couple weeks. Not my cup of tea design wise. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. Let me tell you, I modded some milky yellows and those springs, and oh yeah, dude. Yep, there you go. I'm glad you're digging it. Glad you're digging it. Yeah, I don't know. I know SCR had their QC issues, but my Pangea is fire. So was Toes. They look beautiful. I think I'm overbuying boards. I'm overbuying boards that I don't think will be forever boards. Fair enough. I'm still in my I want to experiment stage, I guess. Especially now that I'm designing, because I just kind of see, I'm like absorbing all the stuff that I'm seeing. Manta's also STR in all bulk projects, yeah. He did say that they cracked down, right? That was like the last thing I heard about it. Somewhere somebody posted something from Manu that was saying the issue has been like permanently resolved. So I'm guessing that sounds like somebody got fired, unfortunately. But you know, they keep fucking up. It is what it is. I guess Synovia will be the one that tests that theory. My intro didn't have any issues either, other than I think the PP plate thing. But I think I got the extra, so I got the fixed PP plate. Manta's a keyboard of all time. Yo, Manta's design is really nice. I didn't really keep up on it though, I'll be honest. So I don't know if it sounds good, but the design is sick. I know Bull, but who's STR? STR is a manufacturer in China. They're a really large scale manufacturer, and Bull uses them exclusively for his boards. They're the ones behind like the Plyworks Spider, the Manta, the Pangea. I don't know what else is run from them. That's a pretty well known board. Was Cappy? They executed the last person? Bro, dark. Other than lack of documentation, Interest 100 was very good. I agree. I built it with the stubs, and I wasn't the biggest fan of the stubs, but I did like the board. From a design perspective, for sure. Sound wise, it did need a force break, which, I mean, given the price point, I'm not mad at that. But I need to rebuild mine with like some Cherry MX switches or something else. I wasn't a big fan of stubs. I'm not the biggest tactile guy anyway, though, so that was on me. And I built it plateless, so they were like super sharp sounding. But that freaking colorway was so good, the Half-Life one. I mean, if I do Synovia, I'll probably get that same colorway. It looked hella good, especially with carbon on there. I love Pangea, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, same, dude. Same. I actually had it on my desk earlier, right before I whipped out the Cruel World. Pangea is an awesome board. Sounds really, really good. Feels really good. And then, yeah, you guys have heard me describe how much I like how it looks, so what's not to like? And priced really reasonably well, I think, given it's a full size. I mean, you compare it to the Fossil. That's the only other thing I can really compare it to, and the Fossil is like $1,000. You know what I mean? Granted, that's all U.S. everything, right? Made in the U.S., but still. Definitely hard to beat the price point of the Pangea. Type bars are on fire now. Damn, I gotta try some Type bars. I've been sleeping on Gateron switches. Matt's been trying to convince me forever. Well, maybe we use the conchus today. Our bone stock conchus. So mad I let Pangea extra slide completely zoned out. Dude, yeah. There was a good amount of them too, especially in Winky. But they sold out. They still sold out pretty quick. There was one on Mech Market, or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, Mech Market on Discord. I don't know if it sold. There was a Bedrock with a ton of extras. And it was basically retail. But I think that was a Winkeyless one. We need to convince, I said this last time, we need to convince Bolt to run an R2 of that with like a Pompeii, GMK Pompeii themed. Because Pompeii looks so good. You call it like magma or whatever, lava. I'll buy that in a heartbeat. I'm still holding out for the Sasanta extras. Even though I know I have zero freaking chance of getting one. If it's anything like the 500. Wait, not 500. What was it that had extras? Was it the Sasanta? I don't even remember anymore. No, it was the 500. Yeah. Rip. The extras game is rough, dude. I mean, at least designers publish like when they're gonna drop it. It's super annoying when it's like a blind drop and they just announce it, and then it's like, if you're there, you'll know and you'll get it. That shit's the most annoying. I'm not gonna name any names. Do we really only need 3 stabs? 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be a weird ass build. I don't know if I've ever used only 3 stabs. Maybe I just become an only 60s user. So these builds are like only an hour long. Oh yeah, speaking of STR, I also have the Spider. My Spider looks really good. The Anno is crazy on that thing. I love that about 60 selfie stabs, seriously. Especially compared to a freaking Pangea, dude. The stabs alone took an hour. I was dead. All right. We're good on this. What's your guys' favorite 60? One that's either in your collection or one that you wish you could get. Evanico, yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Evanicos. There was one posted pretty recently too that I saw that was super cheap. Hopefully the Serenity soon. Shameless plug. Can't wait for those protos to get done. That is our build and we're sticking to it. No, actually, the switches are still up in the air. The protos, he said 4 to 6 weeks. Sorry. I wish it was 4 to 6 weeks. He said 6 to 8 weeks initially. But he is working on trying to expedite it. So we'll see. This is not the right bit, goddammit. My Fave 60 I probably own is the Lily. Fave 60 you wish you owned is the Corn. Oh yeah. I mean the Lily's an awesome board. I honestly don't think you're missing anything out on the Corn. The Lily sounds just as good. I mean if you like plateless builds, for sure. The Corn is a great board though, don't get me wrong. I do think it's a good board. I just don't think it's worth, I've said this many times, I don't think it's worth the hype pricing. You know what I mean? With how many Kohakus they've done, I'm surprised they haven't done more Corns. Is anybody hyped for the Gundam Haku? I know that's kind of controversial right now. I just wish there weren't so many other Kohakus, because if it was that, like I would be much more excited for it if there weren't so many other versions of the Kohaku. Because I actually do like Gundam, and the design is, as far as the Kohaku goes, it does look pretty cool. Why you lolling, Alex? Yeah, region lock is friggin' trash. I hate that. I mean, you can get one like they're hinting at, where there's a will, there's a way. I think was one of the comments. I'm like, come on, dude, the baiting. Are we talking about the Gundam Hawk? Yeah, we are. I was saying I wish there was another unicorn release because, you know, paying $1,800 or whatever the fuck the market price is for them right now is just, I think it's completely unreasonable for what you get. You know what I mean? Like a Baka Nico sounds just as good. It doesn't look as good, but you know, it sounds just as good. You gonna get one, Jamin? You gonna try to get one? You got connections in SCA. Yeah, I think the Corn is totally worth the resale. Yeah. Oh yeah, at retail, it's 100%. I would jump all over that board. It's a great 60. Oops. Hell no, I'm stopping the keep game, sir. I need to save. No, hey. I feel it. Your mistake was jumping into Artisans. That's what got you. That's when you watch your money just disappear. In a blink of an eye. And most likely money you're not going to get back. Let's be real. You might. Some Artisans definitely hold their value. They're just so cool, dude. They're just so cool. You need to stop as well. You've been still fiending for artisans. What are your go-to designers for artisans, Alex? Does anybody else do artisans in here? Or enjoy it? I'm currently on an unknown BBC kick. I don't know if I've looked at it either. And BBC is an unfortunate name for a artisan maker. Sorry, I'm a 14-year-old boy right now. I'm just waiting for 6-7 keycaps to be a thing. Blank beast caps. Oh, gotcha. Unfortunate acronym. Okay. Let's do a quick test of these dudes. I love artisans when I can afford them. Yeah, dude. It's fucking tough. I get it though, man. I mean, artisans are not easy to make. It's a ton of work that goes into them. I was complaining because such a fucking first world problem, right? I win 2 of the 3 Dragon Ball Z GSK keycaps that just ran. I got the Boo and the Cell, and then he dropped Goku, and I didn't get it. And I was like, no! That was worse than not, like, I would have preferred not to win anything than to have almost the set. My dramatic ass. I know, and that's the best looking one. That was the Hunger Corn. But I mean, I can't complain. I won 2 back to back. That's pretty fire. Okay. Get out. They're pretty cool. The Cell one is the Napicorn, so that one looks like this dude in the Cell colorway. The Majin Buu one is, it's like, I think it's called the World Eater. It's like this gnarly one with teeth and like wings on top of it and shit. Also look pretty cool. And then the Hunger Corn is like their most popular mold. That's this guy. So this is the one that looked like Goku. He had like a Dragon Ball design for his tongue. It was pretty sick. And you already know I'm an anime frickin' nerd. Super weeb over here. I literally woke up to that freaking raffle and I was just like, God damn it. God damn it, Kurt. God damn it. I'm not supposed to be spending money on fucking artisans. And then you drop this heat. Right after he did the Halloween run too. I only won one of those. I won the Michael Myers one. Which was cool, but like, or no, the Hannibal Lecter one, sorry. And then I lost the other 2. The Jason one was really dope. I think we're good. Good old Night V3s. Oh, you didn't realize there were Dragon Ball Z? Would you have actually joined if you had known? No. They look nothing like the color. Yeah, I mean, they're just colorways, right? That's all it is. That's what they are. They're reskins of his designs. That's what like most of them are. I mean, some of them are better than others for sure. Like this is the QB. This is from this is Kurama from Naruto. But I mean, that's just the mold that they use, you know. And then there's some really cool ones like the these are all Chainsaw Man stuff right here. So the different demons from Chainsaw Man. Yeah, the QB is one of my favorite ones. Yeah, we gotta represent Kurama. Gotta represent Kurama. Sorry, excuse my hairy ass arm. Yeah, these right here are all GSKs. And then there's a mix of other stuff everywhere. But this whole middle row is GSK. Okay. What's actually funny is I only got into GSK because of anime. Like, I was not going to get any artisans, and then I found out they had Bleach artisans. Oh, so these are the Bleach ones right here. These are Shinigami themed. There's a whole set of these. I don't have all of them. I only have 3 of them. They're super hard to find, but they're all themed after the Hollow Shinigami stuff. And I'm a huge, obviously, Bleach nerd as well. So that's what started. That's what started the obsession right there. Was those 3 fucking keycaps. This is the water. What's his name? I can't remember his name right now. Oh my god, I'm blanking. The water Hashira. So they do cool collabs like that. Giyu, there you go. Giyu. All right. Oh yeah, plate. We need plate. We need a plate. We need to put the plate on correctly. There we go. Poetic justice. All right, so we're gonna try the countries. They actually kind of felt good in there, so fuck it, let's rock them. Full country build. Rip, that did not go in. There we go. Kind of. What's happening here? Okay, let me do this. These are going to be tight. There we go. Try to get us some plate stability by doing the corners first. Come on. There we go. I just want that Momo Artisan. I feel you, dude. If I ever sell it, I'll let it go to you, for sure. I'm sure he'll run it again. He usually does like reruns of like different faces or like different expressions, I should say. And like he does themed ones for the holidays and stuff. That's another really good show. I need to finish it, by the way. I still haven't finished season 2. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, Mendekis. Exactly. Shout out to Mendekis. God, I hate this packaging from frickin' Divinity's. Alex, you impressed? I actually remembered for once. For once. I honestly think it's my favorite anime. I'm watching Mob Psycho 100 right now. Yeah, Mob Psycho is also a great one. But yeah, Dandadan is really, really good. There's another one out now that's kind of a similar vein of like that kind of weird, unexplained. Is it like starts with a G? What is that one called? Gauchicon or something like that? So proud of me. Thank you, dude. Thank you. We're growing over here, slowly but surely. For everyone who doesn't understand, I usually fuck up and put switches in the win keyless, in the win key spots for win keyless builds, like every time. Even when I remember not to and I take them out, I'll like put them back in. Cursed. Yeah, Mob Psycho 100 is also a really good anime. I think One Punch Man has a new season out too now, right? I think it's the same creator. God, this plate is very, very tight. We're good on this, but fuck it. Man, it feels good to build. It's been a sec. Feels good to stream. Matt, you still in here? You think I should use the lower durometer gaskets? Or should I rock the 90 right off the bat? I usually like the harder durometers when it's an option. Whatever makes it sound more like a top mount. Bit. Okay. Clean up some of this shit real quick. There's like one tiny little dot that I just saw in the corner. I don't know if it's dirty. It might just be dirty. No, it's dead. Yeah, it's a little scuff. It's like a pin drop. It's fine. Not the end of the world. The guy did say it was flawless, though. But I mean, it's like a literal dot. Okay. Yeah, I got it aftermarket. This thing ran a while ago. The oblique is the one that just ran, which is basically an updated version of this with slightly different styling. Okay. What the fuck? You gonna go in or you gonna fight me? Are there different ones for different parts? No? Man. Good thinking. It is kind of annoying. Get in here. There it is. Okay. Yo! What do you guys think? So is 98 the move? Oh yeah, that's so much easier. Welcome back, sir. I-70 and switched back to 98 recently. I like the stiffer feel, and that sounds exactly like what I would enjoy. So that is what we'll go with. Thank you. Matt, did you rebuild your OC? Are you still rocking the MX Blacks that it came with? I can't remember. Sorry.
I'm sure you told me.
Oh, that's right. Ooh, that sounds crazy. How do those come out? Those are hard to find, right? Sounds good, but a little airy. Interesting. Oops. Yeah. Let me move this out of the way so I don't do that again. Is it airy because of the switches? You think? Or is that just like a quirk of the board? Come on, get in here. There we go. It's just a build out, okay. I can only imagine how much experimentation goes into like designing this. I'm working on a gasket board right now. It's not silicone, but it's a lot of guessing in theory until you can prototype. And even the theory is just like talking to other designers or talking to people in the hobby to get ideas of what should work or what wouldn't work. Get in there. God damn it. This one doesn't want to go in. Why is this called a 62 when it's the 60 layout? That's a good question. I have no idea. I'm sure it's in Bull's documentation somewhere. Come on, get in. There we go. Did I play any Arc Raiders yet? No, not yet, man. I installed it. I haven't had a chance to boot it up, though. Have you been playing? keep meaning to hit you up and then I forget. If I'm being 100% honest. I think I'm level 7 or something. Oh, sick. I didn't realize there was a leveling system. I don't know anything about that game. Are there perks and stuff? Cool. Okay. It's like Tarkov, but way more casual. Like Tarkov's whole shtick is that it's fucking not casual at all. Okay. Damn, that's like so loose. That's scary. Yeah, man. There we go. Sick. I love the exaggerated seam on this thing. I hear it's you can actually play it solo. That's like the one thing I've been hearing quite a bit about it. Like you can't really run Tarkov solo. I guess you could, but if you're, you know, just camping the entire time. Yeah, solo's a lot more friendly. People don't immediately shoot each other. They understand that you're questing. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I see. That's the thing is like I don't have time to sweat. You know what I mean? Like that was what turned me off to Dune at the end of the. Like I really liked Dune a lot, and then like the end game of that was just like straight up PvP. And I'm like, man, I don't have time to fucking do this. I don't have time to compete with these like young ass kids that are playing this shit all fucking day. You know, I want to drop in, run some shit real quick, maybe log in a day or two. Not to knock them, like more power to them. I would hope the game could support both modes, you know what I mean? Or some mix of both. I did hear that they are trying to fix that at least with Dune. What the fuck is going on here? This shit did not. Tighten properly. Alright, so compressing this is like a thing. There we go. Okay. That's why I didn't like Tarkov. Tarkov was just like, dude, that was a full-time job to play that game. Wait, what? Still not compressing it. Okay, hang on. So I'm doing something wrong here. Tarkov gave me anxiety. Yeah, it wasn't exactly, dude. It's not. You go through all the fucking, you know, hassle of trying to find something, and then you just get taken out by some dude sitting in a fucking bush somewhere. And you're just like, what the fuck? Or you get fucking one-shotted by some random scav that decides to turn their aimbot on. I don't think this seated right, so let's try this again. Have you been playing anything else, or is that it? Lose $1 million kids from a sniper in Zimbabwe, yeah, for real. That and like knowing fucking which ammo to use on in which situation, and I was like, dude, I don't have time for this, bro. I don't want to think about this right now. Okay. Some CS2? Damn, I haven't played that game in a minute. Somebody was talking about how the knife market crashed, I guess, or just the market in general crashed for skins. It crashed for like a day. Oh, people just being dramatic. Get in here. Oh shit. What the fuck? So the issue I'm having is it's not fully sealing. I don't know if I'm using the wrong fucking screws in the wrong spot. I don't think I am. Too thick? For what? I mean, they're seated. Is yours like that, Matt? Okay. Yeah, this is not doing it. I couldn't. No, I tried. I'm gonna see if it's maybe not fully seated on the backside. It's just the backside. Everything else seems to close properly. So maybe one of the gaskets isn't fully in. Four long screws are on the corners. Oh, that might be the issue too. That dead ass might be the issue. Okay. Let's try using the proper screws. There we go. Okay, much better. Jeez. These gaskets are something else. Okay. I think we're good. Not really. Fuck. What the fuck, man? All right. I mean, everything's seated in there as tight as it can be. Let me see if I can just like put as much weight as I can on it. is. Okay. Yo, yo, what up, Plastic? Welcome in. Been a minute. Hope you're doing good. Hope all is well. All right, there we go. Much better. Yep. Much better. What's been good with you? Okay. There it is. Okay. We finally did it. Finally. Let's stick this in here. Let's get some keycaps on this thing. I'm actually excited to try some KKBs for the first time. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about new KKB, so let's hope it sounds good. Well, off rip, their packaging is way freaking better. It's not even close. KKB decent. Not as good, but pretty solid. Have you bought any recent KKB, like new stuff? Because everyone is swearing the new stuff is good. All right. Do we go? I feel like we should go no accent, huh? Or do we do accent? Is it gonna look weird with the copper? I just got KKB cherries. Oh, okay. Nice. I have KKB Dolce on my Turbo Corsa. Oh, okay. Is that the R5 one? Cherries looks really good. This is a cool looking set. This is KKB Khonshu. It's themed after the character Moon Knight, the god that gives him his powers. Khonshu's in Rivals? Or Moon Knight? Yes, Moon Knight is in Rivals. Do I have the other? Is that the only backspace? All right. Trying to think of how to color this. Do we go? Yeah, we do. Okay. They do feel lighter than GMK caps. I'll say that. Just on first impression. Do you mean the one that goes here usually? No. I haven't gotten used to that. That fucks me up. That always fucks me up. When I do that, that like throws off my ability to go back to a regular layout, which is why I'm like, I'm just gonna rock it like this and see what happens. Wait, what? That's not the right shit. It is. When you back is criminal. It is what it is, boys. It is what it is. For now. We can change it up later. He sounds wild. What the fuck? Definitely need a spring swap though. I can already tell that. This backspace is gonna kill me because it just looks so fucking ugly to me right now. Rip. I do like that everything's just already laid out, like right. You don't have to go to your fucking second tray and fight the damn tray to get your caps out. You know what I mean? You can't believe KB's actually supporting this activity. There she is. Okay. All right, fine. Fuck it. I will change it because I hate the way that it looks. I will suffer. What the hell else do you put up here? Delete. There's my... Do I reverse them? Because I don't want to rock. Yeah, maybe I reverse them. I'll do this tilde and then I'll delete in front of it. Like a total psychopath. That's not the right delete though. Is there a row and delete? There it is. Okay. Do I do the... Is there a white pipe key? That's one U? This is cursed no matter what, dude. No. Fuck. All right. I'm going to get rid of delete, and then I'll do pipe. How about that? How about that? There you go. There we go. We made it work. You know, I still don't own a Kikobo set. I didn't either. Well, I had one. I never used it. This is my first one to actually try out. Everyone in my server has been talking about, like, the fact that the quality's improved pretty drastically, I guess. And sound-wise, they're on par. So we are here to test that theory. And you guys know I will not mince fucking words. So if it's ass, I will tell you it's ass. It does look good. Oh, shit, I forgot to put that away. Okay. Yo! Fede Feo. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the squad, fam. Appreciate your support. Thank you for being here. Just don't make a mistake. Bro. Oh, no. What the fuck? It popped out, guys. Yo, we reached the follower goal. I didn't even realize I had a follower goal. Do I try to spudge that back in? Fuck. How'd that happen? Oh yeah, that's fucked. God damn it. God damn it. GG's, guys. I don't know though, because the weight attachment is separate and the weight was seated properly. Like the weight is seated flush. I don't know how the fuck that's... Oh yeah, because there's a recess for it so it can happen. Oh no. Don't start doing that shit to me. Okay, hang on. Welcome from Melbourne. I am a fledgling designer, for sure. I'm just getting into it now. I actually just started an interest check for my first board. And I've got a couple more in the works. But I'm nowhere near as talented as these guys are, like the real ones. But I'm trying to get there. I'm glad you found us by mistake, though. That's awesome. Or accident. Oh, that's great. What software do you see? I use Fusion. Yes, I use Fusion. And I will post the IC. One sec. Let me get this thing apart and I will post that IC for sure. I need to set up the bot to do that for me, in fact. So maybe I'll do that. If you want to stay up to date on updates for it, please join my Discord. It's also linked there, but I will get that to you. Get this last one out. Now the question is, how do I do this without having to take out the Molex connection again? Fuck me. Okay. Let's go. I'd like to design KBs also. Just no ICs yet. Just prototypes. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Alex. Beat me to it. Much appreciated. It's awesome, man. It's a lot of fun. Please share. Join my server and share your designs. We have a designer channel. Also, if you're not familiar with Rukia, Rukia's Designer Haven is an awesome spot to learn. I learned a ton in that channel. Okay. I'm currently working on getting the prototypes right now, so they are being manufactured as we speak. But it's a pretty straightforward design. It's a drop-in 60. So there's not really too much to make sure it doesn't go wrong. As long as it fits together, I think we're okay for the most part. But for the other ones I'm working on. Yeah, for Rukia. Alex, can you share that? Is that his Discord? Or is that our Discord? Yeah, Rukia is a designer. He's actually kind of popular in Australia now. He's known for the Corsa. Really cool dude. That's ours. Okay, not bad. Give me 1 second, I'll share Rukia's as well. There you go. Thank you, Alex. Alex the GOAT. Yo, Sahas Mount. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. Hopefully I said that right. Hopefully you're having a good day or night wherever you're at. Welcome to the squad. Thank you for being here. Hope you are having a great week on this lovely Wednesday. It's night for us over here, so. Trying to wrap this thing up. I'm wondering if I should tape this thing down, because see if that works. How often do I stream? Typically, I stream 2 to 3 times a week. It's been like once a week. I've been on a break, a medical break actually, so I haven't been streaming very often at all. This is my first stream in a couple weeks, I think. But typically, yeah, at least once or twice a week during the weekdays. Every once in a while, I'll throw in a weekend stream. I am decently active though in our Discord server. So if you have any questions, please reach out. If you want to share any tips, please reach out. I'm still pretty new to the hobby and designing myself, so I'm, always eager to learn more and to share what I know or I'm learning. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to get it secured. Ooh. All right, we're good. Thank God. We are good. Who do I use for prototyping? I use J-Ling. Another designer named Flybeck put me on to J-Ling. This is my first time prototyping, so we shall see. But he's been using them, and other people have recommended them as well. How about yourself? their pricing was really, really good. So it was really hard to pass up. Ooh. All right, let me get the spudger out one more time and just make sure this is all seated as flush as can be. Everything feels seated right. In the US or China? I use people in China. It's in China. Their name is Jialing. It's a manufacturer. Jialing CNC. Currently using some cheaper options like Mach 5 and Anside. I haven't heard of them. I got quotes from DDS and Hong too, but they want high MOQs. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. Yeah, DDS, my prototype price for my units, I ordered 2 prototypes, was lower than my 10 MOQ, my 20 MOQ quote from DDS. That's crazy for a single prototype. Granted, like the machining costs are higher because of the design and like the integrated weight on it, but still, like the prototype price beat it by like 20 or 30 bucks. So likewise, I'm happy to share. If you join our server or DM me on Discord, I'm more than happy to connect you with Jialing. I haven't gotten the prototypes yet, so I can't like fully recommend them. Working with them has been really easy. They're really responsive. That's great. But I don't know about the overall quality. For prototyping though, I'm not terribly worried, right? As long as it assembles and sounds decent, that's the goal right now. Okay. Gotta love when that stuff happens, right? Gotta love when that stuff happens. My obsession with keyboards was like that. Like I walked in to a buddy's house and he was randomly helping my buddy build, another one of our buddies build a mechanical keyboard. Like it's not something that they were doing as a hobby or anything. He was just helping build a gaming keyboard, and it just was like an aha moment for me. But, I'm like, why don't I try doing that? That'd be fun. And then when I got into the hobby, I stumbled across a board by, oh my God. Who designed the Dan Kajit and Ovanik? Why can't I think of the name right now? That's an Australian designer. Oh my God, blanking so hard. Anyway, I was super inspired. Super inspired because he was running his boards specifically for charities and for good causes, right? Like he was not trying to make money off of it. And the designs he came up with for the Ovanik and for the Kajit were like 2 of my favorite designs that I'd seen. So JTD, not Daji. This man with his Daji. JTD studio. And bam. Then my obsession with becoming a designer started. So it's crazy how that works. Just like the right place, the right time, right? Or for me, I'm a spiritual dude, so I think the universe is speaking to me in those moments, right? Friggin' Alex. Speaking of, all right, don't hate me, guys. I ordered a clam. I did it. I don't support it, but I can't spend $3,000 on a Daji keyboard, and I really want to try one out, okay? Don't hate me. I'll throw it away, I promise. I'll throw it right in the freaking trash. I ordered a clam Daji. I'm really curious to try the 2.1. I've never been able to source one. And it's not like people aren't going to buy it anyway. It's going to fucking sell without me. I won't resell it though. It was so cheap. I was about to buy one as well, dude. It is what it is. I don't support it. I know I'm financially supporting it as we speak. I apologize for my hypocrisy, but I am human. And you guys know my quest to try out all the freaking clouded boards and see if they're worth it or not, right? Look, it's not my fault those freaking boards are impossible to get, okay? I'm gonna sleep on it. You can always buy mine, Matt. I'll give you a homie deal on it. It's 300 freaking bucks. Shoot a link. I need to know what you're talking about. Yeah, hang on one sec. I can share that. I do not condone this this action, Jedi. Don't be like me. It's for content. It's for the content. Yeah, I guess Kalam just dropped a group buy for, it's like a 3-month group buy for the Daji 2.1. I really do wish you would just at least change the name, dude. Make it like not look, don't steal people's branding, right? Don't steal their IP. That's the shit I don't like. You call it a freaking Faji or something, you know? Like, no one will care in that scenario. Okay. There we go. Let me see if I can pull it up now. Oh no. Don't tell me it popped out. Guys, what is happening? This build is cursed. That's what I get for building it. For buying a Kalam. Yo, Chris, what up? What's going on here? Fuck me. Did the freaking Molex pop out? This build is cursed, guys. It must have. It was working before that. This was supposed to be a chill and quick build. Yeah, as we are learning. That's a good idea. I have thermal tape. I can probably use that. Why? But why even? Why is Molex even an option? Like, why are we doing this? All right, Jamin. Have a great night, man. Appreciate you being here. I'll see you online. I might have to send this PCB to you for that, Chris. Granted, I could just use an H16 here. I gotta get the right daughter board for it, though. That was step one. Step one was me going, I don't want to use this connector. Let me see if I can switch to an H60 or a Z60. And then when I opened it up, I realized it's that proprietary. I got the blue one, Alex. It was too nice. The devil on my shoulder was just too loud. Can you shoot the link on Discord? Jedi, are you on? You're on our Discord. Yeah, we'll shoot it on Discord. It's actually in my. Somebody just forwarded again in the keyboard channel. No, it's in. Did it pop out of here, dude? If it popped out of here, oh, fuck my life, guys. Yeah, I don't want to plug it on here, so let's keep it in the Discord. The Canon's Key 60 works in it. Does their daughter board also work? Because it's that, the horizontal one, the 2-prong horizontal one. Bastion is easy mate? Okay. fuck is going on here? Did I somehow kill it? It's in. I gotta go. I'm still at work. Can I catch the bad letter? Yes, the VOD will be published for sure. And thank you for stopping in for sure. Appreciate you being here. Have a great day at work, man. Now it's working. What the? You bought this CPU? Yo, you give me so much shit about buying boards, but you are exactly like me, Matt. You might be a bigger fiend than I am. I just seen it now. Respect my ignorance. What's the dealio with this clam thing? Okay, to be fair, I stole the Tasaka, so it's like free. Girl math, bro. Fucking girl math. That's girl math right there. Clam is a designer based in China who is known for cloning people's boards. So it's not like, I mean, the problem is he clones it to a T, right? And they get passed off as real things. So it's, you know what I mean? It's frowned upon for obvious reasons by many people in the hobby. Oftentimes what's funny is because he's using newer, processes or manufacturers, I guess, the quality of clam boards can actually be pretty good, or can even be better than the originals. Yeah, they jack everything. Kohaku's, Jane's, Otanta Quattros, Maurice's, whatever. It's the same dude. His name is Clam, I guess. Or the name of his brand is Clam. All right, I'm gonna try to keep this flush. See if this helps prevent things from popping out, because I feel like that. I get it, right? Those boards are so freaking clouded, and they cost so much money on the aftermarket. So there are people who think, well, look, this is your fault as a designer for not running it more or making it more accessible. I understand that camp, right? But like, IP theft is still IP theft, you know what I mean? Just make your own version of it. That's my thing. If you're already going through the trouble, just throw your logo on it. And that thing about the Dodges is there's so few of them and they cost so goddamn much money. Like, who has $3,000 to spend on a freaking keyboard, man? Shut up, Alex. And Matt, shut up. Preemptive shut-ups to both of you. Okay, that worked. No one asked ya. He could at very least put a small mark somewhere, and it's like exactly. I think that's a bigger issue, is the fact that they can be passed off as like as fakes. You know what I mean? Counterfeits, and people use them or abuse them to scam people. That's no bueno. That is dick behavior right there. I'm not digging this pop-in bullshit. Not a fan of that at all. What about those Kohakus? Do they still make those? I actually don't know. I don't know. He runs them as group buys, so I don't think he like continuously produces them. But I think he's cloned like every version of it, hasn't he? I think that they've already cloned the what is it, the SKMX or SMXK or whatever the heck that conference is called in Korea. The special champagne and brown ones or whatever. Oh yeah, they do. Singa KBD is the name. They just actually announced a new version of one, and people were kind of upset about it. That's a Gundam themed one. The other two most recent ones were the Rubber Hose Edition ones, which came in a beige and a gray, and then there was an SKMX or whatever that one is, a special version for Korea only, I guess, in a certain colorway. There was also a Beloved colorway. There's been a bunch of them. There we go. Okay. All right, we got power. We made it. Freaking tired. But we made it. It does look, of the Kohakus, I think that's the nicest looking one. I'm not the biggest fan of that board, but I do think that design is the coolest one. I also like the Pokemon one, the Kyohaku or whatever. But I would feel like a poster, dude. Nah, who cares? If you like it, the problem is it's region locked, so you can't even get it in the United States. You can only buy it if you have an address in Southeast Asia, in certain countries, because of how the licensing works, I guess. So that's the unfortunate thing about that. You can get an aftermarket, but you know it's going to be like a $3,000 board or whatever the Kyohaku was. Okay, let's give this a listen, and then we can rate this KKB set. So this is Gateron Conchu with KKB Conchu on an aluminum plate, and we're using the 90A silicone gaskets. So right off rip, I don't know if I like the KKB as much. They are a little bit thinner feeling, or lighter thinning. Yeah, the switches need lube. The switches are not great. I think Spacebar sounds great. The mods sound good. But yeah, I'm gonna try. We'll switch these out for some other switches and see what some actually modded switches sound like in here. Also, sorry, my camera's going crazy. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so let's try some cherry. Yeah, think of how good it will be. MX Blacks and GMK 100%. I'll pull out the switches and we'll try. You guys want to do Nixies or Browns? Nixies or Browns? Yeah, not great. I prefer KQB on my Kaze Mini right now. Oh, nice. Nixies. Do we go Nixies? Always Nixies? Browns. Nixies. Or Cherry Telos. I can do that too. KQB on Nixies is good? Okay. I don't have any more Brixies right now. I wish. I need to make some. I gotta hit up Chris. Chris, I need you to make me some Brixies, dude. Have you tried Brixies yet, Chris? I was going brown because I always hear Nixies, but really Nixies are never filled. Yeah. If you haven't come to know this already, I'm a Nixie fiend. Nixie fiend. I probably like Nixies a little too much. No, I haven't. No time. I'm always building y'all switches. That's a fact, dude. All right, I'm going to order a set from you. That way you have time to make your own while you're making them. How about that? Yes, yo. Chris is your go-to guy. If you need switches, hit up Chris. Keep Cultured. Sorry, I keep calling him Chris. AKA one half of Keep House. The GOAT switch maker, dude. I've got a large batch coming in. He's constantly modding switches for all of us. I should make myself some Brixies to try. Dude, they are easily... They're my next to Nixies, they're my favorite switch. So those two switches are my favorite switches. Like bar none. And I'd probably put clears like right behind them. You get they're just better browns. Like if you like Nixies, you're gonna love Brixies. Especially if you already like browns. And if you don't care for browns, you might like Nixies because I like them more than I like regular browns. They have a really unique sound to them too. Okay. God. Fuck, I'm gonna need the other puller. This shit is way too tight. God damn, this plate is tight. I don't know if it's a combination of the switches or just the plate tolerance is being too tight. God damn. I'm literally breaking the switch. Trying to pull these out. All right, let's go to the next one. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Are you guys seeing this right now? You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna do the sputter technique. Holy fuck. Alright. Time to bring out the big guns. Yeah, it's crazy. What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me right now, dude. These are fucking stuck. Yet another reason why I don't like add-on switches. Dude, I can't get these out. This is crazy. What other style? This one doesn't work? There we go. God fucking damn. I know. I just do that for grip because my wrist is fucking, you already know, terrible. I try not to squeeze too hard. It just lets me use a different grip. I know, I'm just a hater. Jedi, they make good switches. I'm just too much of a cherry guy at this point. God damn. I'm fucking sweating trying to get these things out. Should I fucking lube them or what? Grease them up. Fuck. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with these switches? That really just happened? Yeah, fuck. Literally so much for a short stream, bro. All right. The who now? IC extractor? Are you talking about the ones that have like the keycap puller on the back? Do we even have any of those? I don't think so. it pushes the clips in farther. Oh, I don't even have one like that. Can you link one? I don't think I have one like that. Where the fuck did I just put them? There it is. Okay. This is the other thing I try to do. Bro, this shit is frying me. This is fucking terrible right now. Sake, bro. This is fucked. All right. I don't think any of them come out easy, dude. That's the problem. There we go. Maybe that's the move. I'm just gonna pry them. Separate the plate and switches from the PCB first. What do you mean? Oh, like pull it out? I wonder if I can. Okay, let me take it apart. That should help. For the goddamn 50,000th time. Is that just because the fucking tolerances are terrible, or is that the switch housing being trash? Guidons are notoriously tight. Oh, rip. Okay. That's crazy. Shout out to Patty, by the way. Patty's dope as fuck. Okay. Oh, damn, that thing popped off so easy, too. Dude, how do I even peel this off? without fucking this up. There we go. Okay. Gotcha. Never mind, tweezers are that. I can use the back of those. All right, we got it. We got it. Okay. This is really bad for your PCB plate. Well, it's either that or I destroy my wrists. Like, look at this shit. These don't even fucking come out of here. They're fucking in there. Okay. Let's do this. You gotta be shitting me. Still impossible to fucking take out? All right, there we go. We got it. Okay, so Gateron conchus, do not recommend. We're making progress. Somewhat. Slowly but surely. God fucking damn it, dude. And if they come out crooked, then you're also fucked, so. I'm cooked. I am cooked, dude. For real. There we go. Oof. The only time I've had an issue this bad with a plate is with the Holy Pandas. The Holy Panda X's specifically. God damn, those tolerances were terrible. They were so tight. I would say these are just as tight as those though. I wonder if it's the same exact size housing or something. Holy Pandas have big clips too, yeah. I shave mine down so I can get them in and out of plates. That is good to know. Fuck. All right, guys. It might just be the Nixie build and we're done tonight. I don't think I got the energy to go through another one. Shit, I barely got the energy to go through this. I don't blame you. My fucking wrists are gonna hate me after this too. Almost there though. All right. Okay. We did it. We did it. Okay. Time for some fucking Nixies. Hopefully our PCB survived that. I'm trying to fix these leaf springs real quick. All right, bet. So yeah, do I mod Nixies? I do. I never run them stock. I mod all of my switches typically. Or I outsource them more often than not. At least recently. I started modding them on my own to learn the game, you know what I mean? Where the fuck did I put this plate? Oh, there it is. So what do I do with what? My modded Dixies? I use them in my builds. These are some of my modded Dixies, right? Oh. How do I mod them? Yes. So typically I do spring swap to those Grave Shift 19mm or TX anywhere in that same single stage category in length. I like 55 gram spring weight usually. I can play with that a little bit, you know, plus or minus a couple. And then I film them. I usually use TX films, the thinner films. And I just very lightly lube them. So for linears, which is what I mainly use, I just use 205G0, lightly lubed on the sides of the stems, the back of the stem. Sometimes I do the full stem, but usually it's just the side of the stems and then the back of the leaf. There you go. I need a good set for a lilac board. Frost Switch. What else is there for lilac? Does Kohai work? Kohai might work, however you say Kohai? Kohai? What's your other one? Is your velvet lilac? Oh, what am I doing? And now, there you go, GODSSON Special. Right off rip. Oh yeah, the CW88. I thought you got about the lilac OC-62 one. What color would you get if you get one matte? Again, I don't condone this behavior. Blue? Jetta, how do you normally mod your switches, your linears? Seafoam's worth more. Do Dodges have auth cards? I don't think they do, right? I'm sure there's tells. There's tells with every board. I need more base sets, hopefully. NK getting the Black Snell mods, and yeah. There's another, are you gonna join the, I don't know what it's called, the Russian, the Russian agent GMK group I? Use that with my Honey Beige alphas. .22mm 635, but yeah, nobody has a lot of springs and stocks. Whatever films really Duroc most of the time. Yeah, that's true, man. Oh, dude, stock has just been trash, like everywhere. Chris, I hope you guys solved that problem, dude. Oh, speaking of, what's going on? Any deets? You guys still gearing up for launch? Is that soonish? Please just stock more than Divinity, please. After sent me the graph, yo. First of all, you got to thank Matt for that one. Matt put us all on game with the Graveshift Springs. I never would have tried them if it wasn't for Matt. Yeah, 54. They're awesome. I can't use anything else now. It's so weird to me to use anything else. They ship them pretty fast. Yeah, you know what's funny is I actually put an order in after we spoke about it for some more, and they shipped them super quick. I was like shocked. Maybe they just had some shit going on the last couple times I ordered or something. I don't know. But I'm glad our community's working. Dude, I feel like I fucked some of these. We'll see. My coats. I bought out all of Makibo's Geon Springs. Oh shit. I was on DK earlier today, and I feel like they're sold out of fucking everything. There's not that many hobbyists, bro. Like, they can't, come on, how do you sell out that quick of everything? It had to be somebody. Fuck. Oh, nice. Visions of Martin Luther staring at me. Someone has to a revolutionary song. The Serengeti clone. Back to put you backstabbers back on your spinal bone. Man, I fucking listened to this album so many times when it came out. I should say mixtape. Section 80. Not gonna Haitian. Before I was really into the hobby, though, I was buying springs lubed. How the hell do I mod those without cleaning all that gunk? Oh yeah, man. Ultrasonic cleaner. That's what I use. I got one off of Amazon. It's still a pain in the ass, okay? Because you gotta take apart all your switches. You gotta clean them, and then you gotta dry them. You still have to rinse them even after you run them through there. So it still takes time. So at least now, like Cherry's coming out with, I don't know if it's always been a thing, but a lot of the vendors are stocking switches that are dry. A lot of people also just open them up and then, like, you know, adjust the lube as necessary, like wipes them off or whatever. With the metal part, yeah. So you can run that through an ultrasonic cleaner, and then just air dry it. I take everything apart and I run the stems and the bottom housing through it. These switches right here were ultrasonic cleaned. You don't need a big one. You can get away with a small, like 2-gallon tank or whatever, because you can only really do small batches anyway. Like 100 switches tops at a time. All right. I think they use an oil for the stems. No, usually they don't lube the stems at all. I don't know about Gateron, but I know Cherry doesn't. They just put some lube on the spring. This is my first time disconnecting it. And it was on accident. Nine left, not counting the first one, right? The guy took it apart. God damn it. Oops. Trying to put it in backwards. again. There we go. Okay. All right, let's test this real quick. Make sure I don't gotta fucking take it apart again. Yes, we're good. Okay. What gaskets do you use in Arpeggio? I went with light gray option. I went with the dark gray, the 90As, I think. I like a stiffer top mount type feel. So that's what I went with. I tend to prefer top mount sound in builds compared to that like O-ring or gasket sound. What the fuck? Oops. Wasn't paying attention. Jada, he's also Keep Cultured Chris in our server, if you want to DM him there. But Keep House is coming soon. There is a site. I don't think it's functional yet. They're prepping for a launch right now. And that's where he'll be offering his services there once they're live. But till then, you can hit him up there. He's also on Reddit. Let's see. That is not seated at all. What the fuck? Bro, this fucking build is cursed, guys. All right. Let's see if I can compress this again. Yeah, something's up. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right. I think my gasket springs, leaf springs were not lining up properly. So let's see if this helps. Okay. That looks better. Where did y'all go? There we go. Okay. All right. Finish line. Here we come. Here we come. Not a dream. it is. We did it. Fuck. We did it. Let's get these caps on. Yeah, that already sounds better. Already. Spacebar is awesome though, I'm not gonna lie. Sport has a great spacebar. I did. Thank God I did. I'll double check it again though. It moves, but it's as long as it's seated, you can wiggle it back into place. There's enough clearance in there. We will take a look again before we plug it back in. I actually plugged it in to test it. It is kind of crazy. I'm very curious about why that was a design choice, but I guess it's because it's, I don't know, it's in the weight. Maybe thought it would be secure enough or something, but I don't know. With manufacturing tolerances, right? There's just no way to like make sure it's going to be fully secured without a screw. This set looks really sick. It actually feels better on here, so maybe it was just the switches, dude, honestly, that were making it feel so light. They don't feel nearly as like drastically different on the Nixies. They actually feel a lot more like GMK, so that's a trip, okay. All right, bet. Let's see how we did finally. God damn. God damn. Okay. Good old Nixies on aluminum. Oops. We have a fucking scuff switch. Yeah, this thing sounds way, way better now. I think the O's fucked. Let's see. Yeah, we got some switch shadow. Oh, let's pop this out real quick. Try a different switch out. Hopefully that fixes that. God, not this shit again. What is happening here? Okay. I think this is fucked too. You bottoming out? Yeah, it's totally spazzing out. I don't know what happens. It's like one of the keys, like FN gets triggered or something, and then all the fucking shit starts using like alternate functions. So when I hit tab, it's like a shift tab. That's what I'm getting right now. The fuck? That seems to have done something. All right, can we get to a fucking sound test now? Jesus! Is my it's not connected now. Let's try this again. There we go. Did I disable my face cam? What the hell the fuck did I do that? Let's see if this works. I don't even know what I did. It's on. Let's try it. Hitting virtual camera again. Maybe? Maybe? I think it's bugging out on the software. There we go. You see me now? Yeah, there we go. Okay, sorry. I think it sounds awesome now. The KKB sounds great on here. It feels pretty good too. Yeah, I think sounds excellent. Fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Night and day difference between these and the Conchi switches. Maybe I will mod those and try them in something else at some point. I don't know. Taking them out of the plate really fucking pissed me off, so maybe not. We shall see.
Oh, fucking backspace. I gotta switch all that up. Yeah, night and day difference, man. I actually do. I'm digging the KKB. I think they look great. They really sound a lot better on here. They sound like GMK to me. I don't know if you guys are hearing much of a difference. They're not sounding like too exaggerated in one direction or the other, too deep, too sharp. I'll try to do some sound tests and capture them with some GMK caps on, see if it's something I can actually pick up. But quality-wise, they feel great. They look awesome. The theme on this one is dope. I unintentionally match it to my desk mat, so that I love when that happens. Yeah, Nixie's always for the win, dude. Nixie's with the hard carry, right? No, it's a great board. My only obvious critiques would be the Molex connection stuff sucks, and then the fact that the daughter board doesn't screw in. Just not for me, I guess. But the board is sick. It looks dope. It sounds great. Has great weight to it. Timeless design, right? So, and at the end of the day, if it sounds like that, like fuck it, I can deal with whatever else. Oh god. I don't have a backspace. It does. It sounds, to me, it sounds great. I don't know if you're hearing it now. Yeah, this is their KKB keycaps. I think it sounds awesome. It sounds and feels just like GMK to me. It is ABS, yes. ABS. KKB offers triple shot, which is dope. Quality-wise, it feels great. It looks awesome. The packaging is top notch, way better than the GMK packaging, and the price point was awesome on these. Right, the whole kit is like. What did I get the board for? I paid $460 for this board. Awesome spacebar. Yep, signature Nixie scratch, nice tone to it. Yeah, man, this is probably one of the best sounding 60s I've heard. It's great, sounds awesome. I would put this up there with all of the Grell 60s, right? Curious to see how Serenity stacks up to this. This sounds really good. Build experience wasn't terrible. Obviously, it sucked for different reasons, but not like I can't fault the design for that. Yeah, dude, it's a great board, solid board. If you can find one on the market, I would suggest picking one. I would definitely recommend it. You know, especially if you like 60s, and it's a WKL 60, right? So that's a thing too. Do they make these in HHKB? I don't know. I think I saw one in HHKB. I don't know if it was the OC-62 or if it was the oblique. But it's yeah, dude, great board. Bolt killed it again. Yours is HHKB. Yeah, there you go. So it's not a you're not stuck with WinKey, right? If that's something that you care about. I don't mind WinKey on 60s. I actually prefer WinKey on 60s. But this looks great to me. Sorry, my shit's all crooked right now. I'm so tired right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm struggling. I was not planning on this being as long as it was. I only budgeted so much energy for this. But I appreciate you guys being here.
Do I? You know what? I'm gonna tease. I'm gonna tease my my new design. Some of you guys have already seen it, but I'll tease it for everybody else who hasn't seen it yet. I don't fucking remember how to do this again. Let's see if I can. Maybe I can just share it here. What's going on with my music, by the way? Did I just stop? Oh, I killed everything. That's what happened. My bad. When my keyboard was tweaking out. I need to remap these keys too. There we go. Get us some music again. And how the shit do I share application? Or we can just do display capture. Let's just do display capture. Okay. Bam. You guys can see everything on my screen. Bam. There we go. Okay. So this is the Nix. This is my new 65. This was commissioned actually by Matt in our server. Let me put a different color on here so you guys can actually see what's going on. We'll go with something that pops. So it's running a brass internal weight, through weight design, stainless steel plate, and stainless steel Toblerone. Let me go ahead and hide. It's running a custom McLovin PCB. We'll have the top case. So this is going to be a new inspired gasket mount board that also supports top mount. So kind of juiced to try that out. I'm going to be running some protos to get that figured out. I'm working with McLovin right now, flying over there on a PCB design. That should work. And then, yeah, it's pretty standard design other than that. Brass through weight design. Yeah, pretty cool. It was a really cool learning experience with this. This is a daughter board cover, by the way. So this was a really cool learning experience to figure out how to do like custom mounting styles. It was a really fun exercise. So I'm definitely really excited to run this board. Not that I don't love the Serenity. I think the Serenity is dope, but it was a very simple board to design from a mounting perspective, right? It was just putting some posts in. It wasn't very difficult to do. This was a lot more work to figure out how to make it work. So hopefully you guys could see that because I can't see shit right now. But yeah, man, highly recommend if you're curious, like just get into Fusion. It's so much fun. It's fun just to learn how to do shit. Like even just modeling something as simple as bump-ons, right? The bump-ons was like, that's a thing I modeled. So learning how to do that was fun. And yeah, the board is called Nix 65. The idea is it's based on the Greek goddess of night. We've got an engraving in the works that'll go on here, and it'll run in some dark colorways, I think. I'm thinking about this like dark purple colorway, maybe like a dark red. But it's meant to be like a blacked out board, basically. So we shall see. We shall see when this goes live. Hopefully soonish. Soon.tm. And yeah, that's all I got for tonight, y'all. Thank you for being here. Freaking G's. We made it through that build, the scuffed build, per usual. Hope you guys have a good night, a good rest of your week. Hopefully I'm not just talking to myself. There we go, okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around. Sorry that I was exhausted. But we made it. We got it to the end. Shout out to Bull for an awesome keyboard. KKB for making some dope keycaps. Yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully next week. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. Stay tuned to the Discord. I will. GG's, guys. Catch you next time.